Airframe, aircraft fire protections. Which fire extinguishing agent is considered to be least toxic? Halon 1301. What method is used to detect the thermal discharge of a built-in fire extinguisher system? A rupture of the red plastic disc in the thermal discharge line. In a fire extinguisher cartridge, if the fire extinguisher cartridge is removed from a discharge valve, it should be used only on the original discharge valve assembly. Which fire detection system measures temperature rise compared to a reference temperature? Thermocouple. Regarding fire extinguishing systems, which of the following statements is true? Before connecting cartridge terminals to the electrical system, the system should be checked with a voltmeter to see that no voltage exists at the terminal connections. The most common cause of false fire warnings in continuous loop fire detection systems is dense nicks or crushed sensor sections. When air samples contain carbon monoxide, portable carbon monoxide detectors containing yellow silica gel will turn which color? Green. The type of fire extinguishing agents for aircraft interior fires are water, carbon dioxide, dry chemical, and halogenated hydrocarbons. In some fire extinguishing systems, evidence that the system has been intentionally discharged is indicated by the absence of a yellow disc on the side of the fuselage. Smoke detectors that use a measurement of light transmissibility in the air are called photoelectrical devices. A squib, as used in a fire protection system, is a device for causing the fire extinguishing agent to be released. A contaminated carbon monoxide portable test unit may be returned to service by removing the indicating element and installing a new indicating element. On a periodic check for fire extinguisher containers, the pressure was not between the minimum and maximum limits. What procedures should be followed? Replace the extinguisher container. Using the chart, determine the temperature range for a fire extinguishing agent storage container with a pressure of 330 psig. Consider 300 psig for both minimum and maximum pressure. (45 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit). A fire extinguisher container can be checked to determine its charge by weighing the container and its contents. Smoke detection instruments are classified by their method of detection. What occurs when a visual smoke detector is activated? A lamp within the indicator illuminates automatically. The thermal switches of a bimetallic thermal switch type fire detection single loop system are heat sensitive units that complete the circuit and at a certain temperature. They are connected in parallel with each other and in series with the indicator light. Built-in aircraft fire extinguishing systems are ordinarily charged with halogenated hydrocarbons and nitrogen. The proper fire extinguishing agent to use on an aircraft fire break is dry powder chemical. Maintenance of fire detection systems include replacement of damaged sensing elements. The thermocouple fire warning system is activated by a rate of temperature rise. Determine what pressure is acceptable for a fire extinguisher when the surrounding area temperature is 33 degrees Fahrenheit, rounded to the nearest whole number. 215 to 302 psig. Smoke in the cargo and or baggage compartment of an aircraft is commonly detected by which instrument? Photoelectric cell. Light refraction smoke detectors are activated when the detector senses light reflected from smoke particles passing through a chamber. Which of the following are fire precautions which must be observed when working on an oxygen system? Display no smoking placards, provided adequate fire protection, firefighting equipment. Keep all tools and oxygen servicing equipment free from oil or grease, and avoid checking aircraft radio or electrical systems. When used in fire detection systems having a single indicator light, thermal switches are wired in parallel with each other and in series with the indicator light. A thermocouple in a fire detection system causes the warning system to operate because it generates a small current when heated. What is the color code for fire extinguisher lines? Brown. In what areas of the aircraft would the aviation mechanic find a carbon monoxide detector? Cabin and cockpit. A carbon dioxide CO2 handheld fire extinguisher may be used on an electrical fire if the horn is non-metallic.